the world's tiniest pumpkin carving. Yes, we are back with the Miniverse Halloween edition. I'm really curious if these tiny DIYs were better than last year's. Because if you remember, this happened. This is terrible. Someone didn't think these through. What got me super excited about this year's miniature DIYs is that there's pumpkin carving. And these pumpkins look absolutely adorable. And I personally don't have pumpkin carving experience, so tiny is good, right? One of the things I noticed on my desk, and it's kind of bothering me now, is that the wrapper on one of them is upside down. So it's like, these are good, and then this one is upside down. I don't know why. Who did this? Who is here to trigger me? But in all seriousness, what I also like about this set is that we know exactly what's going to be in there. So it's not fully a mystery box. And as you can see, one of the projects is the pumpkin. Now it looks like the other pumpkins don't necessarily have a face. So I'm curious if we have to punch the holes or if we have to make the holes, if they're made out of silicone. I don't know. I don't know anything about these pumpkins other than the stuffing looks super cute. And then we have a haunted house, which I absolutely adore. And then we have some monster drinks. Now, as always, there's always going to be an ultra rare, and this one is the Beetlejuice. So it's basically a shrimp cocktail with a hand sticking out of it. I think it's okay. It's pretty cute, but is the ultra rare really making me want it? I mean, to be fair, this monster drink with eyeballs looks absolutely adorable, so I would kind of rather this one. And funny enough, this one has a pretty low rating at 3.7 stars. And you know what? I'm not sure if I trust Mer-N, because Mer-N says, I purchased 5 of these. And then the title, but too many duplicates. Someone needs to tell Mer-N that the projects are right on the outside. You don't need to buy 5. It's right here, and I'll show you Grains exactly how to make sure you're not falling victim like Mer-N. Or like Quilson, who said, I got 8 of the same. Quilson, focus. Look at me. Focus. Let me show you. So let me show you, Grains, so that you don't have to give it a bad rating. I feel a little condescending here. I don't mean it. Yes, I have knowledge that some of you don't let me share it with you. Oh, you're so fancy. So if you look on the side of each box, you're going to see a preview of exactly what we're going to get. So here you can see a little bit of that monster drink. So you should be able to see the previews right here. This is the drawing. We're getting the monster drink inside this one. The only one that we can't see is the ultra rare. That's the one. And then if we look at the side of this one, we clearly see the pumpkins. So this is going to be the pumpkin project. And then for the third one, we can see over here the haunted house. Now, any of these 3 could be the ultra rare. So even though we know what projects they should be, the ultra rare is usually hidden somewhere in between. So we wouldn't know. So in theory, we should be getting these 3 that I mentioned, but any of them could be the ultra rare. Oh, and did I mention each one of these is $18? Hang on. There you go. $18. It's more expensive than carving a real pumpkin. All right, so I'm gonna close my eyes and take a random one. That's what one we're gonna start with, and it is, kind of touched all of them. Okay, I'm gonna take one finger and we're gonna touch this one. Oh, this one. What are you? Okay, let's see. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. So the store decided to put this anti-theft right where the tab is to open it. Why? Why do you hate me? Oh, that is not coming off. That is not, okay.
Bruh.
All right, so let's just go ahead and randomly cut somewhere, like I saw. And we should be able to get the next tab. Aha. And here we can see the wrapper way more clearly, where we can see the actual monsters. Now y'all know exactly what we're doing. We're doing the cutest project. It's my opinion, the cutest project in this set. Let's get that tab. Oh, 2 tabs. What the shrimp? Triple covered. Weird. Okay, that is weird. I'm trying to remember if last year's was triple covered. Kitty editor, let's get a flashbag and let's see if the last one was. Wait, is it racked 3 times over? And here's what it looks like. Oh my goodness. So we know at least this one is not the ultra rare because we see the monster cups box. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna get into that. Here's our table. Looks like a little splatter or slime. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 surprises, as well as the guide in the bottom of the table. So let's go ahead and put our table together, like I saw. Goodness, that is an adorable table. And in the guide, it's going to tell us exactly how to make each one. But it also has spoilers, so let's focus on the surprises. And this one says, chill out. And if we look even closer, there's little ghosts and it says boo all the way around. I don't know about you, Grains, but I love fall. Fall and winter are my two favorite seasons. Let me know in the comments which one are your two favorites. And okay, we got juice and it says Monster Punch, not monster, monster. Hang on, we need to get closer here. Monster Punch. That's actually quite cute. And why is my camera? There you go. I was like, my camera not focus. Please focus. Monster Punch juice. And it looks like it's kind of grape flavored with some eyeballs kind of hanging out. And here's what it looks like all the way around. And of course they covered the nutritional facts that we need to find out. And it says Spookalicious 100, Vitamin Boo 100, and Total Fun. And it says ghoul stuff instead of good stuff. That's cute. I like the details. And this does come with a nozzle, but I don't think we're going to use it. However, before we unbox everything else, we're going to go ahead and give this a warm bath. Basically, it means that I'm just going to take this and put it in some tap water that is hot, just to make sure the resin is nice and liquidy, because it's cold here in Canada. Next one here says, stay spooky, and we have little eyes and mouths. Oh, why are you attached? Stay over there. And here's what the swirls look like. Ooh, oh my god. Okay, there's a few things in here. The first thing, we have some ice cubes, and these are only cube shaped. Don't look at me funny. Last time when we did the Hello Kitty miniverse, there were some Hello Kitty shaped cubes, okay? Hello Kitty shaped ice, and they were super cute, as you can see on the screen. But these ones are very normal. And then, oh my god, we have some eyeballs. Are these move? Oh my goodness, they are googly eyes. Okay, so they do move. Cute. And then, oh my goodness, we have more. Okay, we have more eyeballs. So here it says candy eyeballs. We do get quite a few. So here's what they look like. They even have, they have the veins on them, or is that just the bag? That is just the bag. And here's what it looks like in the back. It says googly eyes, spookaliciousness, vitamin boo, and total treats. Next baggie is going to basically be our utensils. So let's take it out. We have the tongs, and what are you? Okay, oh, the display. We have a cute little bat. I've never really used them, but basically if you want to use this as decoration and you want to keep your pieces safe, you can put them under here. That's basically just, it's just the dome. If you want to use it, you could use it. And then over here we have this cute wrapper where we have a bat, a pumpkin all over. And this is our tray, and it looks like slime that just kind of splashed all over. And last but not least, we have monster cups. Oh, I thought they were purple. Oh, maybe it's the drink that's purple. Okay, so here is the monster cup. So interestingly enough, it doesn't have the eyes. That's probably where the googly eyes come in. So here we have a short monster. And over here, we have a taller monster with horns. These are absolutely adorable little cups. And the instructions are pretty straightforward. It looks like we need 3 separate times to harden the resin. For those of you who don't know resin, it's basically a liquid that when you put it under sunlight or UV light actually becomes a hardened, clear, plasticky, and is just transparent kind of thing. But since we're in Canada and the sun is unpredictable, I have my own UV light that we're going to be using indoors. Also because I'm an introvert. Also because outdoors is scary. First thing we're going to do is remove whatever little water went on our juice. So now it's nice and warm. Take this out. Aha. So according to the instructions, all we have to do is take our resin and put it in. Now technically we're supposed to put the ice cubes, but I want to put the resin first. That's going to make less air pockets. And as you can see, we don't have enough resin. That was everything in that bottle. So it looks like our drink is going to be 90% ice, which is very similar to Starbucks. I am paying for solid water. Let's get our ice cubes going. All right, so we're gonna put the ice in this one first. Okay, we're missing, oh boy. You know what, just let them sink. They're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna put it in here as, oh boy. Did I need more resin? We need more resin. There's not enough. I kind of threw it away. Give me a second. I put it in the trash. because there's nothing in there. I'm gonna lean it this way in hopes that by the time we cure this, it's gonna go this way, okay? I'm just gonna leave it facing down so that we can pull whatever's left in there. I would give this a terrible grade just because there's not enough stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is all ice. I thought this was cute, but you can't be cute if you're not doing what you're supposed to. Just saying. Just to be clear, instructions say there should be enough to bring all of these all the way up. Well, about 7/8 of the way. And then we have to fill it all the way up even more and then add the eyeballs. So I'm a little skeptical. All right, let's go ahead and harden this up. So it should only take about 5 minutes.
5 minutes later.
All right, so this is what we have so far, which is again super cute, but it's mostly ice. And I don't know if we have enough resin, so we're just gonna open it upside down. And that's all. No, we can't make our monsters. Oh wow, I'm struggling here. There's nothing left. We gave it a warm bath. Sticky. Why you sticky? It's not even resin. Oh, it's the sticker. Okay. So this is all we're getting at this point. So I'm just gonna try and put the googly eyes on there. Not the googly, but just the eyeballs. I guess it's just gonna be a little sunken on there. They really cheaped out on the resin. That is just sad. That is really sad. So we're gonna take our eyeball candies. All right, so we have the little eyes and we don't have the luxury of extra resin. So we're just gonna, I'm so annoyed at this. I'm so annoyed.
I am mildly irritated.
So we're just gonna do this. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Nope, 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 nope. You were not, nope. Okay. Okay, you know what? Okay. We're gonna put you here and we're gonna add the other eyes in here. Ah! Okay, luckily there wasn't that much resin because it would have spilled everywhere. And you know what? One eye is, no, we're gonna put 2 eyes on top if it wants to cooperate. Okay, it's kind of looking sus at this point. We just want you here. Okay. These eyeballs have a vision of their own. You get it? You see where I'm going? You know what, I'll stop here. And now basically we're gonna go ahead and harden it again. We just really have no more resin. I'm going to dock a lot of points from this. And off it goes. Are these in? Was there enough? Yes, there's enough resin to have kept them in, at least. So now we have the googly eyes, which I don't know where they go though. I'm not quite sure. And here we have 2 mouths because according to the instructions, we don't have googly eyes anywhere. It just says, oh, it's on the tray. All right, so how do we get this out? What? Hello? Instructions? None. It just says put it on there. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it because I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm going to perhaps assume that I could, oh, did I do this wrong? Oh, I did, didn't I? No, where's the mouth? Where do you go? I'm just going to assume that it goes here. So I'm just gonna stick this on and hope it stays. Are you gonna stay? Yeah, no. Let's give this a second try. I'm gonna align it like so, and I'm gonna push down. Maybe I didn't push down enough. Okay, maybe I'm the problem. Right now I'm pushing quite a bit, and let's pull it from the other side, and no. Okay, all right, okay, let's try the other one. And clearly I did make it the wrong way. There is a wrong way. So this here has a smooth surface, and this one has a textured surface, just so you know, so you don't make the same mistake as me. And we're going to use the other mouth. That's the only way I can think of using this, because there is no way to remove this as a sticker. I don't think so. It's all sticky. So I'm guessing we really need to put it on the proper surface. And it's gonna go right here. This is the smooth surface. So it's basically the opposite side. And I'm gonna go ahead and smooth it out as much as I can so we get it done right the first time. Voila. All right, let's go ahead and remove you. Please stay. Please, please, please. Yes. Very nice. Okay, it's a goofy monster. Oh, there's a lot not said in the instructions. And I feel like we could benefit from the googly eyes. Can you stick? I'm gonna put you here. And here. There we go. We have now compensated. And so here are our monster drinks. I was really looking forward to this as being the best project. However, it was spoiled by the lack of resin because I could have made it a lot more interesting if we had enough material to make it. So I'm going to say this project, is it a yes or a no? And for me, it's a no. Now, since I'm quite irritated, I figured I'd choose my project this time instead of going random. I don't want no randomness no more. I want something to calm my soul, like this cute little pumpkin carving, okay? I need it to do its thing. And is this the label that's upside down? I think this is the upside down label. So this is the normal label, and this is the upside down one. I'm really hoping this is the pumpkin one because I'm gonna kind of be upset if it's the ultra rare. If ultra rares are in upside down labels, that would be interesting, quite interesting. So as you can see, we see the pumpkin, so that should be it. This set is just not cooperating. Or maybe it's the ghosts of Halloween haunting me. Yeah, they really wanted 3 labels, huh? And here's what it looks like. It says trick or treat. Oh, the table looks cute. So we have 2 surprises. The table, oh my goodness. The table, we have the pumpkins and then some kind of paper and then the instructions. Let's go ahead and put the table together. Oh my goodness, I love this little wooden look. And it says spooky, beware, eek, and boo. And here it says the mini post spooky vibes. What? That's cute. Oh, is it because when you carve pumpkins, you need to put something on your surface? Okay, I think that's what it's about. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this actually doable? Oh, these are the words. Wait, let's see if we can find them. Feel free to freeze frame because we have to find bats, bones, bones. It says bones with an S. I know the font is tiny, but let's keep focus. Spiders, pumpkin, monster, and haunted. I definitely found spiders right there. Okay, feel free to freeze frame because they actually are there. I like crosswords, especially the easy ones. All right, let's see what else we get. And this one that says trick or treat and there's bones all over. What do we have? Oh my goodness, stop. We have 2 items, but the first one is a pumpkin carving set. How adorable is that? Oh my goodness, that is adorable. It says carve and create. I'm curious if we're actually going to use this. The second item, we have tea light candles. It says be happy, 3 pieces, even with a little glow on them. Really cute. So that's going to be mostly for decoration, but here's our tools. And then we have these pumpkins. Okay, let's open you up. I'm so excited about this. This is so cute. They are not carved. Okay, they are actually not carved. There's a little bit of that idea of the carving, so I'm guessing we're going to be pushing those in. This is a cute texture tool. I like to use this on my clay creations because it makes some really cute textures. I'm keeping this. And then this baggie, what are you offering? Oh, we have the bat for the top, and then we have the tongs, and nothing else because we got our tools aside. And I'm curious how we have to do this because there's nothing else in here. So here's what it looks like. And the instruction basically says to pry it open, scoop everything out, and then poke and carve the face. And then put the tea light in. Okay, let's do that. I'm so excited about it. It doesn't say anything about the newspaper, so I'm low-key gonna keep it because it's cute. I kind of don't want to ruin it. All right, since we are not using the newspaper, we're gonna use a paper towel and see what we got. And let's start with a familiar shape for a pumpkin, which is this one over here. They have their own little pulley tab. So let's get that. Oh, that is tough. Okay, how am I gonna get you out? Maybe with the tiny tongs? Are you gonna work? No, that is way too flimsy. Nope. Okay, with my cutter perhaps? A sharp pointy thing? Let's try it this way. Are you working? There you go. Okay, so the first challenge is getting the pumpkin out of the wrapping. Oh, okay. And here's, oh my goodness. Here's what it looks like on the inside. We have little seeds. And we have all the little guts on the inside. And of course, we need to start using our tools. So let's pull these out. It would be phenomenal if these tools are actually very important to getting the whole project done. Why do I do this? Why can't I remove properly the backings? This is a real life problem too. I always end up doing that. Let me know if you always end up breaking packaging before unboxing it as well. Voila. Now I don't know the name of the tool, so if y'all know, again, let me know. So we have a little knife. We have a scoopy. And we have a pokey. Those are their names. So first things first, we're going to need the knife to open it. Well, unfortunately, that is not the case because it popped right out. That is so sad. I wish this was a little bit more snug so that the tools were more important. So you see, the reason they're probably wrapped is because it was too flimsy. So if they made it a little tighter, it would have been even better. Okay, so we're gonna cut it like this. Next, we need to take the scoopy and pull everything out. This is legitimately my first experience. So let's scoop this out. Oh, that is hard. Okay, we're gonna pull you. I hope there's more seeds on the inside. Oh, there are more seeds. Okay, oh my goodness. I thought the seeds were only on top. Oh, this is great. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is quite the struggle bus, and I'm liking it because the whole point is that it's supposed to be a bit of a struggle bus, right? Okay, we are carving. That is really condensed in there. Let's pull everything out. We're gonna keep pulling out. Oh my goodness, look at these. That's cute. I thought this would be kinetic sand, but this is actually way denser. So we're just gonna keep scooping it out and just gonna keep turning and scooping. If y'all have a better technique, let me know. Oh my goodness, this is actually fun. I like this. You know what? I'm gonna take this knife tool to get into the nooks and crannies. You gotta get creative. That is fun. Come on. Ooh, okay, we got this out. I'm gonna take a little bit more time to get these out. Oh my goodness, that is cute. Look at that. All right, I got the inside pretty clean, but it looks like where we're going to be putting our candle needs a little bit more scoopy. So I'm just gonna twirl this. Voila, and that looks pretty good. And now for the pokey tool, I think. Yes, now we're going to push these in. Oh, okay. The whole thing came out. So it's like one little piece. And here's our pumpkin. Wait, what? Is it me or is it showing that the faces should be black? Am I missing something? Oh, wait, whoa. No, I was wrong. Oh, I thought this would be black. There's clearly something I'm missing here, unless this is false advertisement, because it says poke it out and then there's a hole. But then over here, oh, maybe when we close it, maybe not. Okay, let's take our tea lights. Why am I so salty? Let's get these little lights opened up and see if we can actually match this. I always struggle to get these open. Come on, please. Ah, there we go. So I feel like we can take our tongs and place this right in the middle. I don't know if it's gonna stay, but I'm gonna push it in a little bit more so that way it doesn't fall off. And now we should be okay to close it up. You know what? It's not too bad. I thought it would be way darker, like way darker, just like the images said they would. So there's definitely a bit of a discrepancy. Was it fun? Yes. Is it $18 fun? I think you might as well just pick up real pumpkins at this point. It's cute though. It is cute. It gets a 10 on 10 on cuteness, but for $18, this is where I feel like I'm emphasizing, this is where things lose points. Is the fun per dollar? Is there value? Is there no value? I'm gonna say no value. It's cute though. Doesn't lose points on cuteness. See, that's why Miniverse and Mini Brands never send me things, because I'm a little honest. So again, I did say this is absolutely adorable, super cute, and it looks even cuter on the table with all the little tools spread out and the guts on the side. It's adorable, it's cute. We're not arguing about that, so let's just move on to the next one, which we know is actually the haunted house. Or maybe it's still the ultra rare, we don't know. And again, whoever put these anti-thefts put it right on the actual label. I appreciate you don't want to get thefted, but you can't ruin the project. There's other places you can put it, like here or here. Doesn't have to be here specifically. Whatever. And we can see the haunted house more clearly. I'm really curious what this project's going to look like. And here's a closer look of what we have. Now, it is not the ultra rare. However, there are rumors that the ultra rare has a pencil marking. You can see it here on the screen very faintly of a number. So this looks like a number 4 somewhere near this label. So I couldn't find a single one, and I've looked through 20 of them, an entire fresh box. So it means the ultra rare is very ultra rare. So keep that in mind. Okay, now, oh my goodness. Oh, that is a puzzle. Oh, that is scaring me. I don't like puzzles, so we'll see how this works. So we have 1, 2. Oh, that is a cute table. So we have some bats, the rest of the table. We have 3, 4, 5 items. And let's put the table together. Voila, very cute. Very batsy. And let's start with the baggies. This one says trick or treat. We have little bones everywhere. Oh, okay. We have a few things. Is this? What the shrimp? There you go. I'm guessing this haunted house is kind of like a gingerbread house, but haunted style. Here it says assorted spooky candies. Okay, we gotta open this. Oh, there's a back too. Okay, it says boo. We have spooktacular, spite-aliciousness, vitamin bones, and total ghoulness. And I'm curious, what is the assorted candy? Let's pour you out. Hello? It's in there. Hello? Why aren't you coming out? Okay, maybe the other side. Let's try this way. Okay, we're just gonna push it out. Okay, let's take a closer look at what's in here. Oh, that's cute. We have little confetti style. We have spooters, we have bats, we have bones. Yeah, it's definitely assorted. And then we have little decorations. It says sun-baked sweets, icing deco. So we have little ghosts and cobwebs. Next baggie. Oh, it says chill out. And this is our resin. Okie dokie. It has glaze written on top. So I'm guessing this is basically going to act as our glue. I don't like that. I feel like sometimes they insist on using resin when it's not needed, and they could have added a better adhesive. But that's just me. What do I know? Not like I've done resin projects for years. And let's check the backing. Oh my goodness, that is tiny. Can we even see? It says Batty Fun, Webs and More, and Total Treats. Very cute. Everything is very cute. It's tiny. Miniature stuff is cute. Is it functional? Not all the time. Oh, and we did get a nozzle with the resin. Now I did give it also a warm bath, so it's just kind of sitting there. Let's see what we have in our next surprise. Oh. It says bye. Bye. That is comedy gold right here. Bye. Okay, this is a cute little table. Bye. I love this. And the wrapper is bats and pumpkins. I'm not gonna get over this. Bye. Okay, I need to stop. I am hyperfixating on this. And here we have our tools. And we have our, we have a spreader. We have our tongs, and we have the little bat for the display. And the last thing we haven't actually looked at is the haunted house. So let's go ahead and open this. I am petrified because it sounds like there's a lot of pieces in there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We have the front and back of the house, and they're both very decorated. So we know this is the front, this is the back, because there's a door. That's the only deduction that I have. And then we have parts of the roof, and then we have the sides of the house. Oh, okay. That is a little wonky. Interesting. All right, we're gonna check out the instructions because it seems like, no, there's nothing to hold it together. We're really just going to have to use the resin, aren't we? Okay, let's check out the instructions. Oh, so it looks like it's pretty straightforward. So the house is supposed to look like this. house with cobwebs and all of that jazz. And the actual decoration is only on the roof, perhaps. Okay, so first things first is we have to take the house, put that bar in the middle, and things should start attaching. So basically this and that, and is it this way? That way? Okay, and it should attach here as well. It does feel quite flimsy, so I don't know if it's going to hold on properly. Yeah, it's very flimsy. Okay, everything's very delicate. Oh gosh, oh, I don't like this. There we go. Still very delicate. Any kind of funny finger movements will make it topple. So part of me is wondering if I should be putting resin, although they say not to. Okay, now they say to put this siding in. Oh gosh, I have sausage fingers. I'm not exactly made for delicate things. Is this in? Is this good? Am I okay? No, we are not okay. Please, please look how flimsy it is. No, stop moving. I don't like this.
I don't like this rock.
Yeah.
It's pissing me off.
What am I doing wrong? Genuinely, this is not even fitting in. Look at that. It's not fitting in. Is it supposed to go this way? It's not fitting in. Grains, this is not fitting in. Let's try the other side, which is this one. Are you gonna fit in? Okay, please, please, please. Let me try this off camera. I am struggling. All right, so first things first is that bar in the middle was not helping at all. So I tried my best to get the clips on the sides of the house together as much as possible. You can see the time lapse here, and that worked way better. Things stuck, and then I needed a lot of force, so this is definitely not for little hands. And then I started putting the roofs on top. Now the roof is not sitting. The top of the house was just not sitting, so I'm guessing the resin is going to come into play to basically become an adhesive. And so let's go ahead and try to get this going, but I am struggling with this resin, and now it just spat a piece of icing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put, why are you not coming out? What is this? Okay, they definitely did not give us enough resin here. I am squeezing. Okay, look, I need you to see this, okay? Look how hard. Okay, now you're coming out. Look how hard I've been squeezing this, okay? And that's all that's coming out. This bottle. Why? Why are you doing this? Why? Why? I am literally squeezing this so hard. Ow. 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 Okay, you can see how hard I'm squeezing this, okay? And we're barely getting any icing. I am not going to participate in hurting myself, because I literally just hurt myself squeezing. I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna squeeze the rest of the bottle all over the entire thing, and it's gonna be a mess, and it's gonna be goopty, and I'm just gonna shove the decorations all over the place, and we gonna harden it. And that's gonna be our project. We are not spending time on projects that make us mad. And so here it is, all done, looking absolutely like a mess. I can't even say if this is cute because nothing here works. The amount of resin we get is not enough. There's a theme here about just not enough resin in the Halloween miniverse. And so clearly the question is it worth it? $18. The answer is no, not worth it. Absolute trash. So I feel like if you really want to do some kind of spooky, cute DIYs, this is not it. This is just not it. I am very frustrated with this, and I really want to give these a good rating, but I'm gonna just say, save your money. If you want to watch more miniatures, make sure you check up here. If you want to catch something different, make sure you check down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.